Good afternoon, my YouTube viewers. That's Palestine here. Welcome to my channel. For the past few days, I've had a lot of stress because I've had some relationship conflicts, and because I've had some relationship conflicts, it has affected my ability to make videos. But on Tuesday night, which was the day before yesterday, I rang my mother, I believe it was Tuesday, and I spoke to her about her health because she's at home now after having been in the hospital and then in rehab. Now she's at home. So basically, she's got some people from the hospital or wherever are coming to her house periodically, maybe once or twice a week, and they're helping her with her physical therapy, and they're also helping her to bathe. So that's good. I'm happy about that because I was very worried that my mother wasn't able to get a bath. I know I like to have a bath every day, and so I wouldn't be happy if I didn't get a bath. So when these care assistants come to her house to give her her physical therapy, they also help her have a bath and clean herself. So that's good, because I put on this church Facebook page that my mother wasn't able to bathe, and this woman made a post telling me that she only gets to bathe once a month. I thought that was too much information personally, but she said that because of her health, she only gets a bath once a month, and I'm not happy about that. I wouldn't want to have a bath once a month. And I also know someone who has long COVID, and she only takes a bath like every 3 weeks because says that she is so exhausted, so tired from this long COVID, that she just can't do it. And since she's a young woman in her 40s, she still has like hormones and body odors and things like that. So whenever you see her, you can smell her before you see her because she has body odor. But most people have enough decorum not to say anything about it because they know that she has long COVID and she's too exhausted to bathe. But I certainly would want to have a bath every day. And that's something that I wanted to make a video on, but because I had problems at home, had conflicts in my relationships, it completely slipped my mind till this morning. And I also have other videos that I would like to make, and I will try to get those made too. But at the moment, I'm really busy. I've written a course, and I made YouTube videos on the course that I wrote, and those YouTube videos are on my YouTube channel, Crystal X. And if you do a search on Crystal X Data Science, you'll probably find it. It's a faceless channel. The reason why it's a faceless channel is because my camera, the laptop that I use, the lens isn't very good, so you can't see my face very well. So it's just a faceless channel. And then I used to make screen recordings from this game, Xbox or something, and then something happened to that, and the screen recordings didn't work from that game anymore, which is fine for me because it used an awful lot of memory, computing power to do it. So now I have a Samsung screen recorder that just records the screen, and I'm happy with that. It's not as fancy as the Xbox screen recorder, but it does what I want it to do with not as much memory. And the Xbox screen recorder is all corrupted and everything, so I can't use it anymore anyway. So Samsung screen recorder does what I want it to do, and I'm happy with that. And then so I've written this course, and I made YouTube videos on the course, and it's a 314-page document. And I'm also trying to make blog posts out of the course, but because the document is such a long document, it's like every chapter is going to be a blog post. And so I've been really busy doing that, and whenever I finish doing that, I have other videos on this channel that I would like to make, because I've got lots of topics that I would like to cover. So I finished talking about my mother being able to take a bath, which is good. I was a bit worried about that. And my stepdad is able, he's in his 80s, late 80s, I think. He's still able to go to the shops in his car and buy her food, and he cooks for her. So that's good. That's very good. So I think now that my mom has somebody helping her bathe, I don't know how long that's going to go on for. I don't know how long insurance is going to pay for that. But she's got somebody to help her bathe. I don't know how many times a week, but at least somebody's helping her bathing. And now the next big hurdle is try to get her to sell off all of her property. And she's got property. She's got lots of possessions and things. And maybe move into a retirement community, which I'm not going to be thrilled about her moving into a retirement community, because I'll have to get her new address and her new phone number, but definitely her phone number and her address where she's going to be moving. But I think she should move to something that's more manageable, because if she's in her 80s, she's had a stroke, she's broken her neck, she's in a wheelchair, she's not going to be able to manage all those properties. And so that's why I think she needs to sell everything. And it's a lot to sell. She's got a lot of possessions. Sell everything and move into a retirement community, because that's what a lot of people do. There's this one man, I've met him, but he was living in some retirement community in Poole, which is in the southern part of the UK. And he was like, it had two parts. It had one part where it was kind of like assisted living, where he had his own apartment, but it was assisted living. And then when he became so frail that he couldn't live in assisted living anymore, that they had another part that was a nursing home. And last I heard is he's no longer in the assisted living part of it. He's in the nursing home part of it. But I think that that's something sort of that my mom should move into, something like an assisted living place for my mom and my stepdad. And when they get too frail to manage assisted living, to move into the nursing home part of it. But my mom's not going to go for that. She said she wants to stay where she's living forever. She bought that house when I was a teenager, when I was like 13 or 14. So we'll say she's been in that house well over 50 years. And she says she wants to stay there forever. But I think that because of her health, she needs to consider moving somewhere more manageable. So that concludes this video. I updated you on my mom's health, where she's able to take a bath. And now she needs to start thinking about moving to an assisted living place to help her out. And so thank you so much for watching my video. If you like my video, please like and subscribe. I will be making some more videos for you very soon when my relationship conflicts are sorted out and I finished doing these blog posts that I've got to get. It's a 314-page document, and I've got to put it all into blog posts. So thank you again for watching my video. I will be communicating with you soon.